no clothes. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold. I know I gotta keep my shorty on go. Got that ass to the floor. Whoa. You ain't gotta be with none of these niggas no more.
Hey guys, my name is Kaia, and if you're new, subscribe, and if you're not, welcome back. And obviously, because I have my little planner, you know what today is. Another uncut video, and today we're going to be doing the Jamaica x Miami spring break trip. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to travel to 2 different places on a budget. Like when I mean on a budget, I mean less than $1K on a budget. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna start with Jamaica. We stayed at the Grand Bahia Principe. Some people say it's Bahia, but that's besides the point. So the first thing I'm gonna say that was really nice is when you come in, they greet you with a glass of champagne on arrival. Well, not my bad. They greet you with a glass of rum punch on arrival. Since we couldn't early check in, they did give us our wristbands, and they did have like a place to hold our luggage, and we could like explore the hotel. So being that we came in at like 11 and check-in was like 3 o'clock, I like packed a change of clothes because it was so hot. This is the first hotel I went to, and the food was actually like delicious. Like I was eating and eating. If you watch the vlog, I was eating. Like the food was good. So like I don't know what other people have thought about the food there, but like 10 out of 10. Like I really enjoyed all of the places I went. The only thing about that I didn't like is that we were only allowed to go to like one of the like specialty restaurants for dinner. Like we were only granted the option for one night. So I guess that's like based on like the duration you stay, because we only stayed for 4 nights, if I'm being honest. 4 nights, 5 days, something like that. One thing that I made the mistake of doing was not going to the adults only side. That's where the real party was, and security was kicking us out because I had no idea. Like I'm like the way how it's set up, they have the family side, I guess, and then the adult side, and it's all connected, so you have no idea like that it's 2 hotels. But at least I didn't, because I never been there. So like when I'm walking over to this, I'm like, oh, this is where all the people out there having pool parties and stuff. Security stops me, and they're like, wristband. Basically, you can't get in. Like they sent me back to the other side, and I was hurt. And I was depressed. But the family side is really quiet. What you could do is that if you want to stay on the family side, which is cheaper, but you want to enjoy the amenities of the adults only, you could get a wristband. It was $15 per day, but the way how they have it is that you have to pay for like the whole night. So like not the whole night, you have to pay for the whole duration you're there. So like we were gonna do it, but like we were technically only gonna be on the resort 1 day after we found out about it, and we would have had to pay $15, and we was going out on excursions, so it didn't make no sense, because whatever. But you get the point, so we thugged it out. And then what's next? I think we went to like a Japanese restaurant. The food was pretty good. Yeah, I really want to go to the one they cook in front of you, but they booked that up real quick. So I don't know if you got a call before you come in or what, but it's really hard to like get like the top restaurants. So we went to the Japanese place where they don't cook in front of you. So technically it's the same food, but just not the same experience. But I want the experience. Obviously everybody wants experience. I don't care how many times I go to a hibachi restaurant and they do the little rings thing with the fire. I want to see it all. Okay, excursions. So usually I tell y'all like don't book online, like go walk around. I don't know if it's because we were in a secluded area, but like they have a base price. Like every time I look, it doesn't matter if I went to like the different like booths that they had for like excursions within the hotel, or like I looked online, the prices were all the same. And I think that I paid $156, $170, something around that range for the excursion I did. It was all day. It had ATVs, lunch, transportation, horseback riding. The horseback riding was on the land and in the water. What else did it have? And Dunn's River and the zip lines. The zip lines in Dunn's River, they're alright. It's not nothing crazy. Like there was one cool one where you like actually like zip all the way across. It's like the last one, but like it's not nothing crazy. Dunn's River is always a great time. Our tour guide was actually really funny. It was really fun. You know, you do all the little cool stuff. If you want to buy the video for like the experience, I think it was like $50, which is not bad. And then yeah, even the camera guy was like hilarious. But let me tell y'all one thing. These people want their tips, so make sure you have some money. And you can't well, they always want money, but like everywhere they always want a tip. But like make sure you have your dollar bills. Also, Dunn's River, if you think you're gonna get away with like not bringing nothing or trying to get out of a locker, that's not happening at all. Like they actually force you to get a locker, but the locker is like $7 and I think $5, and you get like a $3 refund when you return the key. So that's not too bad, and it's not like one of those like bring a locker either. It's like they have a special kind of lock, but that's besides the point. For the ATVs, I don't remember there being a cameraman, but they also say you're not allowed to record, or else they will like take you off the excursion. I snuck a few videos, but like they was really like watching, like they was all around. The ATVs, I'm pretty sure that was like the second best ATVs I went on. It was the first until I went to DR the week after again, but like this was the second best ATVs I went on. Like the scenery was so beautiful, like it was amazing. Like it was better than when I went to Aruba. Like it was so nice, like it was beautiful. If you wanted to like spend a little time on the beach at Dunn's River with this excursion, you're not going to be able to do it because they bring you straight through and you follow the line, you follow the trail, whatever. Lunch was really good, but it's only like 2 options. They have like the vegetarian option, and then they have chicken and rice, and then the drinks are not included. So like they bring you to Margaritaville, and like obviously you got to buy the drinks. Even if you want water is not included. So you get free food, but you don't get anything to drink. And like they have photographers that be taking pictures. At first I thought they claimed that, like some people claim that there was photographers a part of the package, but if you want like photographer like pictures for like with the company you do it with, you have to do that before. But I didn't even know that was an option, so that doesn't matter. The horseback riding, the tour guides are very inappropriate, but some of them are funny, so like it depends on who you get. I feel like when we did it on the land, it was whack. Like we walked in like one big circle. Like I thought we were like gonna go through the mountains or something, so like no. But when we got in the water, that was crazy. Like Angel fell off her horse. I wish I called that, but like it was insane. And I think I was more scared in the water than on the ground. But like that in the water, they're like, and there's 2 different horses for that too. But like if you fall in the water, you're not gonna drown. Like it's actually really shallow. It doesn't matter like how far you go out. As for nightlife, technically when I went out there, curfew was like just lifted to like 12 p.m. but we like met people in the resort, like workers, and they brought us out every single day. So like we had a great time. Like we had the full experience, like if we were locals. And I don't think I could like advocate for you guys doing that. Technically they all say they're not supposed to be taking us off the resort. And we met another girl who was gonna bring us one night, but then something happened. And yeah, so I can't really give y'all like a realistic nightlife. I feel like we just got lucky, we met the right people. So it was like the resort shuts down at night, but like we was out. Like we were coming home like 5 in the morning, if I'm being honest with you. We was having the real experience that like I'm gonna just keep that to myself. But like it was really fun. But like curfew is lifted now, so I'm pretty sure y'all will find stuff to do, clubs to go to. And I heard that in the summertime it's really nice. And like even I can't, like this is the first time I went to Jamaica as a tourist. Any other time I just go see my grandfather. So like this was different. It was cool. COVID testing. So when we were there, you had to get a COVID test the day before, and we did the excursion the day before, so we weren't able to do that. So we got our COVID test at the airport. At the airport it was $50. It's a rapid test. You get the results back really quick, but like I don't know if we got lucky that day, but there wasn't really a line. But you go in, and the only issue with doing a COVID test at the airport is that the Wi-Fi is real weird. So I was struggling to like fill out the form or like even get connected to the internet. But after that was all through, it was done. They send you a text, they say you're good. They send the form and you just show it up before they let you proceed, whatever. Next, Miami. We stayed at a hostel. But like honestly, that whole strip, they were all hostels. So like you be thinking people be getting these big fancy Airbnbs in Miami. They don't, but some people do. But like honestly, when we went, I was never planning to stay in the room, so I really didn't care. Like it was just a place for me to put my bags down and be out, and that's exactly what happened. And for that, the first thing I'm gonna say, leaving the airport, call a taxi instead of an Uber, because the taxi was like $35 to get to South Beach, where the Uber was like 50 to 60 range. But the taxi is always going to be a set price. So I don't know if inflation is going to change it later. But $35 from the airport to South Beach sounds good to me. It sounds good to me. The hotel hotel, the hostel, whatever you want to call it. It did have a pool. I never looked at the pool. They do it where like you have to put the first night deposit, like you have to pay for the first night the day before they cancel your reservation. It was less than $300, I think, if I'm not bugging. But it was a good, like, it was a good price. When we got in the rooms, the lights kind of flickered a little bit. If you go back, you can watch the vlog to see like what the room was like. And I'm surprised that it even came with like soap and towels. That was a plus. But like when you open the window, it looks like you're in like a jail facility or something, like the way how the outside looks. It was just crazy. About Miami, the food is cheaper on Collins Ave. Is it Collins Ave? I'm pretty sure it's Collins Ave instead of Ocean Drive. So if you're on Ocean Drive, walk up one block, the food is cheaper. Walk up a block back, the food is even cheaper on that strip. So yeah, even like the liquor stores, the alcohol is cheaper. I feel like they just do it because like people are not gonna think, oh, let me walk a little further back for that. The beach this year was actually different from like when I went my freshman year. So they had like this like, I don't know how you say, like kind of like they had a stage and like these little booths. And I don't know if that was like to control the crowd, but like their music overpowered like the music, like people used to bring like speakers on the beach. So like that was different. We weren't really on the beach too long, but it was okay. Some of the clubs we went to KOD. KOD was cool. Where else did we go? It's mostly strip clubs, if I'm being honest. Like that's what's open late at night. It's mostly strip clubs. It's a lot of strip clubs. I forgot the other ones we went to, but they were cool. I feel like Miami is just a place where you like meet people and have fun. Miami's for the girls. That's what I'm saying. Miami's for the girls, not for the guys. It's for the girls. So if you know how to finesse, then do that. But what happens in Miami stays in Miami. What else can I say about this trip? Yeah, if you're under 21, go to the beach. If you're not, go to the bars on the strip. They're cool. And oh my gosh, you know what hurt my heart? Senor Frog. They shut it down. They shut down Senor Frog. And I don't know if it was Margaritaville or something like that they had, but it was another one on Ocean Drive. That was a really nice place. They shut it down. And also, like, you know how like those big drinks, they used to be buy one get one free? They stopped that. And they said that was because of like the spring break, either the year before COVID started, or was it like technically I don't know. It was one of the 2 years in the past, like because people went crazy that year. I remember that year. It was like all over Facebook and Instagram, but they stopped a lot of like the alcohol things, and they claimed that like you're not allowed to like give alcohol out at 2 o'clock anymore. That's weird. Also, there's this like, what's the name of the club? It's like, dang it, I forgot it. But there's like 2 clubs where they always promote all the parties. And one of them got shut down. It was like the 21 plus one that got shut down. And then the one that was under 21 was still open, but they only started taking cash. They don't take Cash App or stuff like money transfers anymore. They only take cash. So if you're going to that club, I can't remember the name, but I'm gonna just look it up and like sub it into the video because I forgot. That's all for my spring break uncut. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Come back next week for another video. I'm gonna do the Punta Cana one that I went to, but I can't give y'all too many details because I didn't plan the trip. I could just give y'all the experience. So y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already. And thanks for watching. Bye.